Now, there's a misconception about plate armor when it comes to sizing. So a lot of people believe that the fact that to have plate armor, it has to be perfectly fitted to your body. And that's not really true, actually. If that was the case, munitions armor like this would not exist. The way they did it was through the human anatomy on height and weight. So with that in mind, you get a good idea, or at least a good rough idea, on how this could fit a person. Essentially, it requires wiggle room. If you know where a human belly button kind of falls in, where the parts of the body falls in, you can get a rough estimate on how it's going to fit this person. Ideally, you want the belly button actually to be around here or here, around there. And with that, you could move around and that'd be like your natural waist. You could just essentially, with this knowledge, you don't have to have the armor perfectly fitted for foot soldiers. And believe it or not, it's quite comfortable. It's still a pretty comfortable piece. I mean, I have no trouble moving around with this, even if it's a little bit small for me, actually. Now, right here is the most interesting thing right here. This right here is an arm piece. Well, that's a leg, and that's like basically kind of like a basic leg or munitions grade leg. This is a munitions arm. I believe it's called the arm splint or something like that. I'm probably butchering their name. And this is very interesting right here. This arm piece, this entire arm piece, it's designed where you really don't need a measurement for your arm exactly, unless you're just a really, really big guy. This arm piece will fit most people. And it's the fact that when you put it on, it literally kind of like adjusts to the size of your arm. It's weird, like at least the length. Now, the way it does it, and there's other tricks like sliding rivets and stuff. I'm not sure if this has sliding rivets right here. I mean, it could. I haven't looked at it too well. But right here is the most strange part of it. So see this line right here? Right there, you put a pin, and it connects to a gauntlet. So you could basically pin down a gauntlet or rivet it down or whatever, and it just floats there, and it'll just adjust the size of the whole thing will just basically adjust the size of your arm. It's kind of strange, but it works very well. And this is a armor designed to be munitions grade, so it's really, really interesting. It looks really cool too. I will put on this armor eventually, but for now, I'm gonna be here doing some videos. But once I get time, I will put it on. I have the arming jacket right here, so it's gonna be really cool, and you'll get to see me move around in it in the near future, of course. Now, that's what's so interesting about this arm piece right here. See how it just kind of just slides around? It's weird. It just slides around a bit. The whole thing just, I could feel it and it just slides. Look at that, I'm barely pushing it, it just slides around. It's like if it's floating. This thing was amazingly made. I got it from Deed's Armory. So he does some really good stuff. Now with the sliding around, what that does is it just kind of like floats there, you know, on your arm. It's weird. It's hard to describe, and it's just constantly adjusting the size of your arm, and it just adjusts it. It's weird, but it's very unique. It's quite interesting. Almost forgot. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it real quick. So you have these incomplete pieces. What I like about them is the fact that you could always add to it later. So as you can see, the little rivet holes right here, and there's one right here for the thumb. You can add the fingers later. That's what's so cool about this. So, you know, I hope you learned something new and had some fun watching this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.